bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Footprints, metal bench, shower room, iron bird window, letter on Mahiro.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Never saw Mahiro. She ran away from the beach house crying.
I did go to the beach house, but
What's the letter on Mahiro say? Can't find you, so put this in your mailbox. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30. It appears there's someone who's interfered with the meeting. Let's keep it secret until then. Let's try not to see each other for a while. You bad. Okay, so I'll shoot this at never saw her, I guess.
I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
What?
Damn it!
Oh.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not.
Shower room. What else was there?
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Oh.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
I'll try shooting at the first one, maybe?
I
I'm
did
not
go to
sure.
the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong!
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
Let me compound. Come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30. Meeting. Let's keep it a secret until then. I'll try not to see each other for a while. You got if I start suspecting this for no reason. You look this allergy.
That letter! It's the one Mahiro had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Yeah, she ran away from the beach crying.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Yeah, she ran away crying.
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It does.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
I feel like he might be the actual killer, but
Anyway,
us thinking
that
that
letter in
that's too
Kazuichi's
obvious
testimony
will
says it
lead us
all.
away from it.
You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Yeah, tears mean nothing from
Is
the
she
child.
really crying? Or is she faking it?
100% faking it.
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along.
Probably.
That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru.
The closet.
There's evidence for that too.
The gummy bag. Or no, the gummy.
Here!
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Yoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have 6 freaking home fragments from each
true
child.
character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time.
I think she did block
Because
the
of
door.
that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap.
Little hats,
This is
just
obviously someone's trap.
could be true.
Someone? Whose trap is it?
Could be Pecco's.
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
Just to say you won.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Why can't Hiyoko be Sparkling Justice?
Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary
his crossed
serial
out her
killer
fucking
Sparkling
knives.
Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
I mean,
Why you?
one of us
If you continue
is
to
Sparkling
say
Justice,
such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
someone
Don't blame
technically
Miss
being a
Sonia.
serial killer.
It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your heads.
I mean, she's being accused of killing
Why
someone,
can't
which
you understand?
would result in her
I'm
dying
not the killer.
either way. And let's... Pecco. Pecco is 100% directing us right now. Yellow gummy, killer's escape route, gummy bag. Huh.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's
Get
no
that
doubt!
trapped.
You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
So, the bloodstain was a clue, right? Gummy, the Omega mask, trash can. Butter destroyed. What were my things I could use?
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
The yellow gummy. Would you really have dropped it?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in
Wishing
the
this would
closet?
be,
So
that was a
that's when you
contradiction
dropped the
one.
gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt.
Like, I want to agree with the trap, but I
You
can't
went to the beach house, right?
because it's yellow and not blue.
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
After footprints. Where the body.
I shall render my...
So, gummy, blocked by the body. Left your footprints.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Killer's escape route. That's one of my
I shall render my
bullets.
verdict upon this mystery.
I don't see how that could really be a thing, but... There's a broken window in the music room with a first victim bodies discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you...
Gummy bag? What's that say? Just that it's her favorite. So Lava peas inside here for zero. It comes in 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange.
There's no doubt.
Yellow gummy, trash can.
You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
Wait. It's yellow. What flavors do they come in? Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. That went the yellow, right?
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beach.
And that's how you left your footprints!
So I'm gonna try
I shall
this on
render my
drop the
verdict
gummy.
upon this. Hiyoko is the sinner!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy. No, that's wrong.
That took me longer than I'd like to admit.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
Rude.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What?
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Huh.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Is this a sword thing? Or is this just another argument? Footprints, yellow gummy, iron by the window, gummy bank, come.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
Okay.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road.
No, she died
Thanks to
instantly.
her. We have the evidence we need.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
Wait, oh, that was a thing. Okay.
We're not done with Hiyoko. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprints...
It's true, that's an important... And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
Freaking.
blocked the door to the road. We have the evidence.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
We're not done with Hiyoko. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprints...
It's true, that's an... And we can thank Mahiru!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
No, that's wrong.
Mahiru didn't block the door.
Yep.
Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
She's the ultimate nurse.
I'm sorry!
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
I don't think so.
Seriously, that's not true! Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was...
Yeah. We saw one person that was stained with blood.
See? I told you I wasn't a killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me! We haven't decided that yet!
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Footprints, metal bed, shower room, ironbird window, McConn's autopsy report. I'm
If
guessing ironbird
Mahiru
window.
didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it!
Oh, yeah, I gotta do this.
She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Oh. I'm not used to this anymore.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach after she moved the body. She just washed it off. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard? So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach after she moved the body. She just washed it off. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven by the... Did you get all that, you bastard? So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words. Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Yep.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Yeah, she can't tie her thing.
I see.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
Way before she would have thought of killing her.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me!
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Theoretically.
'Cause if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
Can you confirm,
I
Nekomaru?
can attest to that.
Okay.
If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Okay.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve.
I mean, we gotta make sure.
I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right?
Yeah, technically.
It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
It's possible.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru.
Yeah, she was your friend.
Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind.
Yeah.
There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Well, help us figure it out, Kyoko.
Please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
Gotta cover all
Shut the hell up,
bases.
Pig Barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
Poor Makan, though.
I'm sorry for being Pig Barf.
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh?
Yeah.
Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier... Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
Oh.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but... Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
You got the same letter?
Yeah, this one.
And you, so I put this in the mailbox. I thought what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. This time, the time is still the same at 2 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Huh.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
I mean, does it contradict it?
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Maybe it was Peko?
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter,
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
it's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
I see! The killer must have forged both letters.
Does the
The
handwriting
killer
match?
forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed. The handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters!
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible.
Sure
I've
it is,
offered to
Nikito.
help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
You were a bit tied up.
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Lightly punch him to death.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Was there any sort of sleeping medicine?
Medicine?
Makan?
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry.
You really expect Makan
When
to
I
take
woke up, I was
initiative?
inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't
did they
that
get
what
out the
class
third window,
trial
though?
is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other.
True.
So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which
crazy.
side are you on?
He's on all sides.
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
True.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
Probably gonna end
There
at
should
the
be a
midpoint
new
of this
clue
trial.
contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep, yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
I mean, he's kind of getting what he wants.
Whoa, he's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
That you killed her? And if we don't trust each other, then we can't find the result and can't save everybody. Except the killer. What was that? Even if what lies ahead is a cool ending, the only thing we can do is move forward, because unless we reveal who among us is true killer, we all die. Is this the midpoint? Yeah.
Well now.
Huh.
Hey!
The club president.
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
And I'm going to there.